snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
So it is December 3rd today. I just got up. It's so hot. I do have some chores to do today. You probably just saw me before doing the dishes. I haven't finished the dishes because my dishwasher is quite small, so I can't fit everything in there. So I put what I could in the dishwasher and I have to wait for that to finish with the rest. And then all the other stuff that is only like hand wash only, I did hand wash that. So I will finish the rest of the kitchen once I can unload the dishwasher and put the second load in. I also did some laundry this morning as well, which I think you would have seen that as well. But, and I still look like a hot mess because I still need to brush my hair and get dressed and everything, which I'll do that later. But right now, I wanted to show you my advent. So, I missed filming yesterday's one, so I will film today's one. It is on the side here. This is just the Kinder Advent. Oh, and it's a cute little mini egg. Let me put this down. It's a little baby mini egg. I actually really love Kinder chocolate. It's really good, guys. So that is that. I'm going to put that in the fridge because it's so hot here that this is actually melting. I also need to open my yarn advent calendar, and oh my god, you guys. So I found some knitting needles. I found DPNs, like I said in yesterday's vlog, but I started knitting up my mitered square. I did my first one. I had just a little bit to go, had almost finished it, and it was quite late at night by that point when I had finally got around to doing it, and my fiance kept interrupting my thought process, and I dropped a stitch to the point where it had pulled out a whole section because he would interrupt like what I was doing and then I would mess it up. So I ended up having to pull out the whole entire square. I'm going to have to start that again today because, oh my gosh, last night I was going to kill him. He interrupted me so many times, and not for anything even important, just like, you know, where's this? Can you move this? It's like, do it yourself. But yeah, so now I have 3 mitered squares that I will have to do today. So Tuesdays, yesterday's, and then today's. I didn't end up reading any books last night. I honestly spent most of my night knitting and then editing yesterday's vlog. So I definitely do want to get some reading in today because today is my day off, like I said. And I also want to work on some Christmas presents for a friend of mine because I need to get that sent off soon. And yeah, that's kind of it at the moment. I will show you in a second my yarn advent. I just need to go upstairs to show you guys. So I will be back in a moment to show you that. Hey guys, so let's do the yarn advent now. Oh my god, I seriously like as soon as I'm finished filming I need to put the fan on in here. It's crazy hot. But after I do this I need to put my camera back on charge. I did charge it yesterday, but because I filmed me doing the laundry and cleaning the kitchen, the battery never lasts long on cameras, believe me guys. It's not like I have a super fancy camera or anything. I have a Sony Cybershot. And I've had that for a few years and it does really well, so like, you know, I can't complain too much. But I need to charge the camera after this and I need to have a shower and all that other jazz. But let's open this up. Okay, so today's colorway is going to be, I picked the same one as yesterday. What are the odds of that? Nope, I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back, you guys, because I cannot have two of the exact same right together. So I'm going to sit this on the side for a second and put it back in there. I knew there was two of each color, so. Okay, that's better. So this one is it looks to be like a self-striping one again. And this one is a green and like a maroony red, like that Christmassy sort of red. So let me put this other one back. Okay, so let me show you the three that I've got. I had to wind this one back up because that's the one I did yesterday and then my fiance messed it up. So I've got this beautiful like foresty sort of green. Then I have this one which is like I don't know what color you would call that green, but it's a beautiful green anyway. And then maroon and white, and that looks like self-striping. And then this one, which is green and maroon, which I really love. I think this is such a beautiful colorway. So you guys, I am going to have a shower. I need to upload yesterday's vlog, so I need to transfer that from the Mac to my PC. I have a PC. It's an old PC, so it's like what, 14 years old, so I don't edit on it because it's not capable of doing that. So I need to transfer from the Mac to my PC so I can upload that. It probably won't go live until like late tonight. Most of my vlogs will go live like late in the night because Australia has really bad internet. Like really bad. Like I'm 25 meters away from a phone exchange, which is where the internet comes from. And you would think that because of that I would have the most amazing internet of life. That is wrong, my friend. Australia's internet is actually rated worse than some third world countries. That's how terrible our internet is. So for me to upload, say like a 20-ish minute vlog, it can literally take me about 12 to 15 hours to upload that. That's why there will be zero schedule on when these things upload. They will just go up when they go up type of situation. I will make sure they go up every day though. It'll most likely be very late at night, that's all. But yeah, so I am going to leave you guys here. I am going to go upload this vlog, charge my camera, shower, get dressed, all that jazz. And I'm going to try and do some of these mitered squares while my fiance is at work. I have 2 hours until he is finished, guys. So I'm going to try and get as much done while he is not here. I love him, but he interrupts a lot when I'm doing things, and then I lose my concentration, and then I mess things up. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is like 7:42. I just finished eating dinner. We decided just to do McDonald's tonight. It's just way too hot to cook, and we just wanted something quick and easy, so we did that. And when we were leaving, like, and I opened the door, there was a parcel sitting on my doorstep. Like, I had no idea because the tracking hasn't been updated, of course, and nobody rang the doorbell. So I had no idea there was a parcel waiting outside for me. I'm so excited, you guys. So I have never ordered from this company before. This is the first time I've ever ordered. I do follow them on Instagram, however, which is how I saw this yarn, and when I saw it, I died. I had to have it, so I bought it. Like, I was literally on the bus trying to get my card to tap off, like, and purchase this yarn at the same time. So the company is called Lovebird Lane. This is the card here. I will put the information for this store down below. The lady who runs it her name is Julianne, and I have actually followed her for a while, but I've never bought any yarn from her before until now, because as you know, hand-dyed yarn can be quite expensive. But the price that you pay though is definitely worth it, because the amount of time and effort and energy that goes into creating these yarns is a lot. So you know, the price that you pay for them is definitely going to be more than, say, like your big box stores. Now, saying that, because it is a hand-dyed yarn, I do not order hand-dyed yarn as often as I would just like your normal big box store yarns, for that fact that, you know, they are more expensive, worth the price tag, but they're more expensive. So, you know, I only buy things every so often from these types of yarn stores. Now, this one I had zero intentions of buying that day, but as soon as I saw this yarn, I knew I had to. So I only bought one thing, but let me show you. Oh my god, I died. This is the yarn here, you guys. Look at this beauty. It is so gorgeous, and I had no idea when I ordered this. I don't think I read it anywhere on the page, so I mean, it could have been on the page and I just missed it because I was literally buying this on my phone. But I don't remember seeing anything about it. But it came with a candy cane stitch marker. Look at that, you guys. This is like adorable. So excited for that. And the colorway is just, oh my god, it's amazing. And it's so soft, you guys. So look at the colors. Like, seriously, yes. So this is from the Christmas collection, and it's called Turkey Time. How cute is the name for this? I personally don't eat turkey. I actually hate turkey. I did have turkey one year at Christmas, like, I don't know, maybe 14 years ago, and I got food poisoning. So I don't like turkey. But when I saw this, I had to, and the name was so catchy, like the Turkey Time. It was so catchy. So this is a sparkle self-striping. So this does have Stellina in it. I don't know if this is still available on her website, but she did have tripping over my words here. I believe she had 3 different options, and then like this, I decided to pick the sparkle one. I'll be honest, I don't think the sparkle one is still available, but I think the other 2 options might be. I'll leave her website link down there below anyway. But I got this beauty. It was $40 plus shipping. That's Australian dollars. Now, this is, like I said, it is a sparkle self-striping. So it is 75% merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. It is 436 yards or 400 meters, and it is 100 grams. And this is a fingering weight yarn. So this is gonna make the cutest socks, in my opinion. Oh, I'm so excited for this yarn, you don't even know. I want to cake this up and start using it straight away. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But it is so soft. And seriously though, the fact that it also came with that little candy cane progress keeper was just everything to me. And I really, really love this colorway. Now, it is a Christmas collection, but I also think this could be a really nice colorway for fall as well, because you've got those beautiful sort of like eggplant sort of purples. You've got like burgundy, like a deep forest greens. There's like a kind of like a golden yellow in there, and there is also like a light colored brown. It's just, oh my god, it's just so nice. Like, it's so soft. I definitely will be ordering from this company again. And she also puts in a little note that looks like this, and on the other side it says, "Cue happy dance, your order has arrived." And then it says, "Hi there Tegan, thank you so much for your business. Your support of my small biz means the world. I always love seeing you receive your parcels and the projects you make from my yarn. So remember to tag me on Instagram with @Lovebird Lane and use hashtag Lovebird Lane yarn so I can find your pics. Enjoy, love, Julian." That's actually super sweet. And I actually really like the picture that she's got on there. So I actually think I might keep this and use this as a bookmark. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys because I'm so excited for this yarn. Like, I died. Like, I died when I saw this. I had to have it. You know, there are just some things out there that you see and you're like, this is a must. This was a must for me. I'm so excited. I had picked out another yarn that I was going to start knitting with next as soon as I finish my fiance's sock, but I think I might actually do this one. I don't know, because I've got to cake it up, and caking is a bitch because I don't have a yarn winder, so I have to do it by hand, and it literally takes hours. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm excited, y'all. I am so excited. Also, I've been working on my scrappy sock yarn blanket. Obviously I have ends I have to weave in, and I will do that when I get a few more squares, but I am actually doing really good because I had to restart the first square because I had done the first square yesterday, but I messed it up. But I restarted everything and I've done it now. So what I've done so far is this first square here, which is this beautiful green. And actually, let me turn it around so you can see, because that's the back. The back ain't so pretty. The front is the prettier part. So you've got this beautiful sort of green color, like this foresty green. So that was for December 1st. And then you have this really beautiful self-striping one here with the creamy sort of white, the burgundy, and the green. That was for December 2nd. And then today's one, December 3rd, is this self-striping one here. And I haven't finished that yet, but I am almost finished. And I am doing 41 stitch cast on for this. That is the size that I want. I don't want to go too small or too big, and after I actually complete a square, there is still a small amount of yarn left in these micro skeins. I don't think it's enough to do another whole square. So what I was thinking was, for every little bit that's left over, I'm going to join together and then cake them up as one big like scrappy cake. And once this blanket is completed, now let me tell you, this is going to take a long time to complete. I don't even think I'll complete this in 2021 because, you know, it's a scrap blanket. And yeah. So, but what I'm going to do is every time I have leftovers, once I've, okay, let me think how to explain this. So I have been buying like mini skeins, which I'll have to show you. I won't show you tonight, I'll show you tomorrow. But I've been buying mini skeins for this blanket, which is fantastic. I think with the mini skeins, I could probably get about 2 squares per mini skein out of this. And then if there's anything left over, which there probably will be, it won't be enough to put into any other project. But I can join them all together to make a scrappy yarn cake. And then once this blanket is fully completed, I am going to do a scrappy border around the blanket with that scrappy yarn cake. Also, when I get skeins like this, once I finish doing my project, whatever project it is, which will, let's be realistic here, I'm obsessed with socks. They're most likely going to be socks. Whatever's left over, I will keep the leftovers to then also put into the blanket to make squares, and then whatever's left over from that will then go into the yarn cake. And that's just how I'm going to do it. I'm really, really excited for this, and I'm like really excited to finally get started on this project as well. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I quite enjoy sitting here doing this today, and it's actually so easy to do. And I am using DPNs, like I said. These are a 2.75 mil, and sorry, I got itchy nose. I am just using 2 DPN needles. I do have a set of 5, but I'm just using the 2. That's all you really need. But yeah, so it's going to be like a true scrappy blanket. And can you imagine this color going into the blanket as well? Oh, it's going to be so fun, you guys. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I will probably, you know what, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to cut it off tonight, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to be doing anything else tonight. I might read a little bit, which if I do, I will update you in tomorrow's vlog. But I'm going to leave it here because I did do some cleaning montages this morning, and that, so I still have to edit, and it's like basically 8 o'clock now. So I still have to edit. I do have December 1st and 2nd already uploaded on my channel, so that's all good to go. And I think that's really it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all for tonight, you guys. I spent quite a lot of my time today in this room knitting in the aircon. It was bliss. Such bliss. We didn't end up going out today like we thought we were going to, because my fiance was so tired after work, because he does have quite a physical job. So he said we will do it tomorrow, which is fine because we both have tomorrow off as well. So We need to go to Bunnings, like I said, to get the silicone for the shower to fix that. And there is a fruit and veg stall that we've never, like a market that we've never been to before, that we do want to go to and see if they're any good. Apparently they've been, like, the store itself has been there since like 86, so that to me says that they're obviously a good store. Sorry, I just heard noises. I could hear noises coming from behind my blinds, and slightly concerned it's a spider. You've heard me mention before, my house is like plagued with bugs. It's summer here in Australia, and when summer hits, the bugs come out in force. Like, for instance, I live in a rental. I honestly have no idea how old this rental is. I know it is a lot older though, because a lot of the appliances in there actually came out before I was born. So I know this house is older, but the owner likes to try and keep things as cheap as possible when repairing things, and maybe you shouldn't be doing them himself because it's not always the greatest. And the doors in this house are not the right length for the door frame. So the doors have a gap about that big underneath almost all of the doors. And so we have to get like planks of wood to put where the doors are at the base to try and stop bugs from coming in. It mostly works, but there's some you just can't do that to, like the sliding glass doors and stuff. So like literally everything you could think of from outside comes into the house. So like huntsman spiders, which are huge. We had redback spider in our courtyard last week. Cockroaches. Oh my god, cockroaches are so ridiculous. And I don't know if anyone who doesn't live in Australia has ever seen an Australian cockroach. They are massive, like disgustingly massive, and they bite. They bite. I am terrified of cockroaches, and they always work their way in from outside. Like our front door has like a locking mechanism in the side panel of the door. So when you close the door, the panel is supposed to hit the door frame, push in, and then drop the flap down. There's like a little silicone flap underneath the door that's supposed to seal the bottom of the door to stop anything from coming in. However, it does not, because the flap does not always go down, and you actually have to physically like shove something under there to make it drop. And also, several weeks ago, I literally saw a cockroach push the flap upwards from outside and come in. I was like, are you shitting me? I really hate bugs and spiders with a passion. It's also hairy caterpillar season here. They breed like crazy in this complex, and your house becomes riddled with them. They somehow manage to work their way into like every possible space in your house. So I've got that to look forward to. And we have wasps as well. And when you sit at like the office desk, like my desk faces the window, I can literally see the wasps hitting the windows. And what is it? The street next to the street that I live in, someone had let their little dachshund out into their backyard, and while the dachshund was in the backyard playing, their dog was actually bitten by an eastern brown snake. Now, if you're not from Australia and you haven't heard of an eastern brown snake, they are like so poisonous. It's really, really crazy. I'm not gonna pretend like I know like everything about them, but my understanding is that their venom is poisonous enough to, if you obviously get enough venom in your system, to kill you within half an hour. Luckily, the owners of the dog were able to get their dog and rush it to the vet super fast, so they were able to give the dog anti-venom. But now I'm terrified that, you know, there's going to be a snake, because the one thing that attracts snakes are rats and mice. And this street that I live on, because there are a lot of food places and also a lot of bushland, unfortunately there's rats and mice in this street. And so that is one thing that actually does attract snakes. And now we have like a friggin' eastern brown in the street. And I'm only 2 streets away from the Brisbane River, which is riddled with snakes. So yay for summer. I'm being sarcastic. I hate summer. I hate summer with passion. I would literally live in the cold 365 if I could. I would so do that. Like, I just hate summer. I do not like it one bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love nice days, but there are no such thing as nice days in summer here. It is just blistering hell. But yeah, so I'm always like hearing things in my house, and I'm always terrified that it's going to be one of those things. And just because I remember, this is going back, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago, actually at Christmas time. My fiance was away, and he was down the Gold Coast with a friend of his, so I was home by myself. And I was already mad because I had to try and get rid of 6 hairy caterpillars that had worked their way into the damn house. And they were literally walking across the carpet. And then, while I was trying to deal with that, a huntsman also got into the house. And huntsman spiders, while they're not particularly poisonous as such, if you were to get bitten from them, you actually can get quite sick. Now, a lot of people say that's not true. It is true. My nan, when she was a lot younger, was bitten by a huntsman on her hand, and she actually ended up in hospital. You can get very sick. And anyway, a huntsman had come into the house, and this huntsman was like the size of my hand. I'm not joking. And it was mad because it was getting up on its back legs, and it's had its like front legs up in the air, and you could see its little pinches, and it would run at me. I was very terrified because I was by myself. And I know people say, oh, you know, don't kill spiders and things, like, you know, they're more scared of you than you are. No, I'm sorry. It died. I don't care if they stay outside, but once you cross the line into my house, you're gonna die. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And I'm not having one of those things get into my bed, which has almost happened. And so I ended up having to get a big Tupperware container and put it over the top of the stupid spider, because I couldn't, I couldn't kill it. It was so fast, and it was like, I don't even know why it was mad, like, because I had no idea it was there. I just turned around, and all of a sudden it was there, and it was running at me, and it just kept doing it. I was terrified. I was so terrified. So like every time I hear a noise now in my house, I'm always scared that it's going to be something like that, you know, running at me. But yeah, so anyway, I rambled about bugs long enough. I'm going to wrap this up because I still have to edit. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!